Barbara Eden is more than just a Hollywood legend. She is a symbol of grace, confidence, and authenticity. Best known for her iconic role as Jeannie in I Dream of Jeannie, Eden captured the hearts of millions not just through her acting, but with her radiant presence. Her timeless beauty, femme, and undeniable charm have remained relevant for decades, transcending both Hollywood trends and passing decades. Recently, vintage photos of Eden, including some featuring her in classic swimsuits and bikinis, resurfaced on social media. These images ignited a wave of nostalgia and admiration, reminding fans of the enduring allure of a woman who embraced her own beauty unapologetically long before modern celebrity culture began to take shape. With each passing year, Eden continues to redefine what true beauty and confidence mean, proving that elegance never goes out of style. A star. Before the spotlight, Barbara, Eden's journey to stardom was neither instant nor effortless, but it was undoubtedly earned. In the early years of her career, she worked tirelessly to hone her craft, taking on numerous small roles in films and television. These experiences shaped her understanding of the industry, teaching her the importance of perseverance, professionalism, and authenticity. Unlike many others who sought fame with desperation, Eden remained grounded and focused on perfecting her craft. And by the time she became the beloved Jeannie, her career was the result of years of hard work, dedication, and quiet confidence. This foundation allowed her to navigate the pressures of fame with grace, maintaining her sense of self and authenticity in an industry that often prioritized fleeting trends over genuine talent. Barbara Eden's rise to prominence is a testament to the power of patience, resilience, and staying true to oneself in the face of challenges. The role that changed everything. When I Dream of Jeannie debuted in 1965, it was an instant cultural sensation. While the show's fantasy elements, magic lamps, and wishes captured the imagination of viewers, it was Barbara Eden's portrayal of Jeannie that turned the show into a household name. Eden's approach to the role was more than just a performance. She brought warmth, humor, and a depth of humanity to a character that could have easily been reduced to a simple fantasy figure. Through her portrayal, Jeannie became a symbol of joy, innocence, and playful confidence, and Barbara Eden became inseparable from the role. What made Eden's performance so compelling was the way she balanced the whimsical aspects of Jeannie with genuine emotional depth. This combination of charm and authenticity made her character beloved by audiences and solidified her as one of television's most iconic stars. Through Jeannie, Barbara Eden made her mark on Hollywood history, and her legacy continues to inspire generations. Vintage bikinis and Hollywood glamour. One of the most captivating aspects of Barbara Eden's legacy is the collection of vintage photographs that capture her beauty, poise, and confidence. Among these images are several iconic bikini shots that showcase her stunning figure, sun-kissed skin, and effortless elegance. But these photographs are not just about physical beauty. They represent a deeper narrative of self-expression and confidence. At a time when Hollywood glamorized a narrow standard of beauty, Eden's photographs offered a refreshing departure. Her bikini shots exude a sense of freedom, joy, and pride in her own skin. Rather than conforming to the restrictive ideals of her time, she celebrated her body with grace and authenticity. Like these photos remind us that beauty is not simply about conforming to trends or expectations. It's about being true to oneself and embracing one's individuality. Barbara Eden's vintage bikini photos are not just a glimpse into Hollywood's glamorous past. They are a celebration of the timeless power of self-confidence, shock, awe, and controversy. At the time of their release, Barbara Eden's vintage bikini photographs sparked a range of reactions, from admiration to controversy. In an era when social conservatism still dominated many aspects of life, particularly in Hollywood, the sight of a woman confidently posing in a bikini was considered daring and even scandalous. Some critics saw these photos as inappropriate, criticizing Eden for embracing her femininity so openly. However, in retrospect, these images reveal a complex and often contradictory societal attitude toward women's self-expression. What was once seen as daring is now celebrated as empowering. Eden's willingness to be unapologetically herself in front of the camera challenged the norms of her time and demonstrated the courage it took to express confidence and beauty in an industry that often sought to confine women to limited idealized roles. These photographs, now viewed with admiration, serve as a reminder of how far society has come and how much further there is to go in recognizing and celebrating women's confidence. The timeless appeal of Barbara Eden. One of the most striking aspects of Barbara Eden's legacy is her ability to transcend time. While her role in I Dream of Jeannie remains a hallmark of her career, it is her ability to remain relevant and captivating throughout the decades that truly sets her apart. Despite the passage of time, Barbara's elegance, charm, and sense of self continue to inspire new generations of fans. Recent resurgences of her vintage photographs have shown that her appeal is not simply a product of nostalgia, it is a testament to her enduring magnetism and authenticity. In an era where trends come and go with the speed of social media, Barbara Eden's timeless presence serves as a reminder that true elegance is not subject to the whims of fashion. It is grounded in character, confidence, and the ability to remain true to oneself. Barbara's ability to remain effortlessly chic, even in her 90s, exemplifies that glamour is not about fleeting trends, but about authenticity that endures. A modern perspective on classic glamour. Looking at Barbara Eden's vintage photographs from a modern perspective offers a fascinating lens through which we can see how societal attitudes toward beauty, confidence, and femininity have evolved. Today, celebrities and influencers are celebrated for embracing body positivity and showcasing confidence in their own skin, often using social media to challenge traditional beauty standards. Yet, when Barbara posed in her iconic bikini shots in the 1960s, she faced a different cultural climate. The same images that today would be embraced as a celebration of self-love were met with shock and criticism in her time. The contrast between then and now highlights the incredible bravery it took for Barbara to confidently display her beauty in an era that often demanded women be modest, reserved, and less expressive of their sexuality. In many ways, Barbara Eden foreshadowed the conversations around body positivity, female empowerment, and self-expression that dominate modern discourse. Her photographs are not just fashionable relics, they are symbols of quiet rebellion and the power of owning one's beauty unapologetically. Owning your confidence. One of the most inspiring aspects of Barbara Eden's legacy is the natural confidence she exuded in every public appearance, every photograph, and every performance. In an age dominated by digital filters, social media curation, and carefully constructed personas, Barbara's confidence was grounded in something much deeper and more authentic. She didn't need trends, gimmicks, or external validation to radiate charm and magnetism. Her allure came from her ability to embrace her own identity, celebrate her own beauty, and be fully comfortable in her own skin. Each photograph, from her vintage bikini shots to her red carpet appearances, captures a woman who radiates self-assurance without the need for approval from others. For contemporary audiences, Barbara's example is a powerful reminder that confidence is not something that can be manufactured. It is something that comes from within. It is about embracing your individuality, staying true to yourself, and allowing your inner strength to shine through. Barbara Eden's life and legacy teach us that confidence is a way of being, not a result of external validation. Beauty, beyond the screen. While Barbara Eden will forever be remembered for her iconic role as Jeannie, her impact goes far beyond television. Her legacy is built on much more than acting. It is shaped by the way she embodied femininity, confidence, and self-expression in everything she did. Through her photographs, public appearances, and interviews, Barbara demonstrated that beauty is not just about physical appearance. It is about how you carry yourself, how you embrace your individuality, and how you express yourself authentically. Her vintage photos, whether candid or posed, capture a woman who is fully aware of her power and beauty and who isn't afraid to show it. In doing so, Barbara Eden helped redefine beauty standards, proving that elegance, strength, and joy come from within. Her influence is not limited to the screen or the photos that immortalize her. It extends into the lives of everyone who admires her and finds inspiration in the way she lived her life. Barbara's beauty was never just a superficial quality. It was a reflection of her character, her spirit, and her willingness to be fully herself. A legacy that endures even as she approaches her 92nd birthday, Barbara Eden remains a beloved and influential figure in the entertainment world. Her legacy continues to inspire not only because of her groundbreaking role as Genie, but also because of the timeless lessons she has taught us about confidence, self expression, and authenticity. The resurgence of her vintage photographs has sparked conversations about how beauty and confidence have evolved over the years, but it also underscores the lasting power of Barbara's presence. She never sought to fit into a mold or conform to the industry's expectations. Instead, she carved her own path, built a legacy rooted in authenticity, and proved that true glamour comes from being yourself. Her story is a testament to the power of staying true to who you are, embracing the passage of time, and finding beauty in every stage of life. Barbara Eden's influence endures, and her legacy continues to shape how we think about beauty, aging, and self-assurance. Conclusion. The iconic spirit. Barbara Eden's journey proves that true icons are defined by their attitude, authenticity, and the ability to inspire others through their presence. She did not need to conform to society's expectations of beauty or femininity. She simply lived her truth and allowed her confidence to shine through. Her vintage bikini photographs and other public appearances were not about seeking approval or attention. They were a celebration of self-expression, confidence, and joy. Even as the world around her changed, Barbara's timeless elegance and unwavering self-assurance remained constants. Today, her legacy teaches us that true beauty is not about perfection or trends. It is about embracing who you are, celebrating your individuality, and radiating confidence in every aspect of your life. Barbara Eden's influence continues to resonate, reminding us that glamour and authenticity can coexist, and that the most powerful beauty is always rooted in self-love and acceptance.